One of the interesting things about living in a metro area is how frequently the weather can change depending on where you are in that metro area. You could have rain downtown, whereas you might not have rain somewhere in Point Grey, whereas you might have some rain in Dunbar. And a great thing about this hyper-localized weather network is that you're able to kind of pinpoint these locations as to where you're getting rain, what the temperature's like in these areas. So if you're traveling to any of these areas, you have more of an idea of what you can expect in terms of temperature, precipitation.
I'm Kat, and I'm part of the Earth, Ocean, and Atmospheric Sciences department here at the University of British Columbia.
I'm Nick. I'm also a student here at the Department of Earth, Ocean, and Atmospheric Sciences at the University of British Columbia. Yeah, so the Weatherhood project is essentially just a project in order to try to incorporate hyper-local weather network around the city of Vancouver, Metro Vancouver. Essentially, it's just to see the little microclimates that develop all throughout the city and a good way to create observations around the city for people to use for whatever they need.
So basically that means that there's a lot of weather stations in like a more dense area. So basically, the way that it is now, organizations that have weather stations typically have them in pretty sparse locations because they have a lot of standards and regulations that they have to conform to get really precise measurements, but then that kind of sacrifices the density. And so you don't get to see those little microclimates and how the weather in urban environments acts.
There's a lot of problem solving going on just to figure out how can we put in the station in a way that doesn't damage the route? What kind of things do we have to worry about in terms of weather at that specific area that might influence the readings in one way or another, and how to keep these things in mind, and then a lot of post-processing stuff.
Being able to problem solve really fast in funny situations, like being on a roof in the pouring rain. Yeah, that's what I would say.